You don't know the secrets behind successful students in any university? Well, that's because they have mastered academic English language. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel English for Africa. Today we are going to talk about the features of academic English and the importance of academic English. So let's get started. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, last time I've seen about academic English, meaning, description, as well as some of the pointers with regard to academic English. Today we are going to see about the 10 distinctive features of academic English. But before you do that, let's go to why is it important to learn an academic English and master this skill. Many top students who are successful in any university have this skill, or they have mastered this skill. That's why we are better equipped with this skill. So let's start from the very beginning. What the importance of academic English? Language is central to your learning. It's important because without it you can't able to understand as well as communicate your subject. The main 7 reasons that we learn academic English are the follows. First, you understood your study materials, and once you have understood your study materials, you can make them even better. Second, you develop your specialized language and vocabulary which is relevant to your discipline. In any discipline there is specialized vocabulary, and you are going to develop that, and you are going to be a good speaker and writer in that discipline if you have this good academic English. The third reason is you can interpret as well as select relevant materials so that you can be successful in your academic career. The fourth reason is that you can able to produce well-structured and coherently produced assignments, and you can get rid of plagiarism, which is the most common scenario that is seen in most university or among many university students. The fifth reason that is why academic English is important is here you can communicate your needs, your wants to your instructors. Your teachers are there to help you, and you do this if you have the right academic English, whether it's written or whether it is spoken language. It's a must. And number 6 comes productivity. You can be productive with working with other students, with your fellow students, and you do that with this language because there are so many people who come from different sections of a country as well as from the world. Lastly, you can develop many skills. For instance, your communicative abilities, analytical skills, personal skills, professional skills, all this may happen only if you have the right equip, that is academic English. So let's continue to the features that makes academic English different from the other genres of English. Number 1 comes formality. When we say formality, we said last time academic English formal. It can't use any word, expression, or any other part of speech in informal way. So when you say it's formal, academic language is used here. That means formal academic, and you have to avoid colloquial words and expression again. When you say it's colloquial words, it means conversational words or expressions, or informal ones such as, for instance, contractions, won't, doesn't, ain't, or sometimes slangs, idioms, abbreviations. So these are the examples that you can have. Now, kinda, sorta, gonna, wanna, want, doesn't. These are all forms of or examples of informal language. So it doesn't use academic language, totally doesn't use such expressions and words. Number 2, it avoids personal pronouns. Personal pronouns like I, me, you, your are not used in academic English. Rather, we use the third person, which is impersonal structure. The reason why we say this is personal pronouns are associated with subjective views because mostly they are biased, and they have kind of personal preference. That's why. For instance, if you take this example, 2/3 of the students on campus use internet. So 2/3 of the students, the subject is written in the third person, and it avoids bias. Let's continue. Number 3 comes objectivity. Academic English, objective and impartial. When you say it's objective, it means choosing between intellectual and emotional language. So it uses intellectual one because it has to have some kind of research and reasoning, not a kind of feelings or opinions that you can use. Again, you have to be careful of your personal opinions. Never use your personal opinions in academic writing or in academic speech. So look this example, for instance. Watching football is a waste of time. It doesn't have any reason. It doesn't have any research or fact evidence to prove this. So it's not based on facts, so that's why this statement is biased. So academic English is not written or used in this way. That's why we say academic English is objective. Number 4 comes using passive voice. Mostly we use passive voice in academic English, not always, because it's important to use evidence or to provide logical reasoning in our communication. That's why it is important. For instance, look at this example. The copper mine was discovered in 1929. Here, as you can see, it's written in the passive voice. It's more gives us logical reasoning and evidence about the issues that we are discussing. And number 5 comes hedging. I know some of you are not familiar with this word, but academic English uses, or it is tentative and cautious. Let me define hedging for you. So when you say hedging language, it is used to express caution or avoid strong, unqualified statements that may be easily disproven. So it's kind of hasty generalization. For instance, look at this example. Most students find writing exam most students find writing exam essays difficult. The writer of this statement has put here hasty generalization because he or she didn't use hedging language here. So as much as you can, try to get rid of such kind of hasty generalization or hasty statements. How you do that? We do that using 3 ways. You can avoid hasty generalization in these ways, or you can be more tentative and cautious. You can do that firstly by using quantifiers. Quantifiers are too much helpful. For instance, few, many, few people don't like, many people, some people don't like or likes, blah blah. Again, you have to use adverbs or adverbial phrases. Occasionally, often, usually, these are good to help you do that. Lastly, modal verbs. Can, may, might, would, could. These all help you to avoid hasty generalization that we have seen in the first statement used in the example above. Number 6 comes responsibility. When you say responsibility, it means about being respectful to what you come up with. That means, for instance, you have to come up with lots of references on the claim that you are going to make. Maybe different writers have said about that, different speakers have said about that issue before you, so you have to acknowledge those persons. So what I mean is, we have to be responsible for every claim that you do. Again, you have to provide us with evidence and justifications for saying or doing that to support your claim, so that you can be logical. And again, don't forget that you have to acknowledge your sources and avoid plagiarism, whether it is in written form or in spoken form. Number 7 comes accuracy and precision. So when you say accurate and precise academic English, the texts are well structured and well developed. How that can be achieved? Firstly, facts are given accurately and precisely, your evidences. Again, you have to come up with a specialized vocabulary which is accurate to that discipline. Third, you have to include sufficient amount of or high level of detail to your argument or claim that you are making. That's why, or that's how we can say that your writing or your speech is accurate and precise. Number 8 and the last one is academic English is explicit. When you say explicit, it makes clear to the reader that how the various parts of the text are related. Even if it's speech or written material, you have to be explicit. So how you do that? You do that by showing the relationship between the ideas, by using linking words or transitions so that you can achieve cohesion in your material. So these are the 8 mostly common features of academic English. And my last advice, like an advice, what I want to give you is non-native students like us are not expected to be perfect in the writing or speech. Rather, you need to be accurate and effective in the language. For instance, even small mistakes of spellings or articles can distort the meaning totally. So that's why you need to be careful. So this is all about what I want to say to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any comments and a question, please just drop it out down below in my comment section, and I look forward to seeing you next time. But until then, don't forget to practice what you have learned today. See you next time. Until next time, I'm out of here. Bye.